Hey, it's Arjun, CEO of Doola, and in today's video, I'm going to explain the advantages and the benefits of forming an LLC in the United States. Let's dive in. Starting a business can be a daunting task, but it can also be one of the most rewarding experiences of your life. One important decision you'll need to make as a business owner is what type of legal structure to establish. In the United States, one popular option is to form an LLC, or a limited liability company. An LLC provides numerous benefits to entrepreneurs like you, including protection of personal assets, tax flexibility, and ease of operation. I'm going to dive into 12 advantages of forming an LLC in the United States. It goes without saying, there are many benefits to forming an LLC, but these 12 reasons are some of the most popular that I've heard after working with thousands of entrepreneurs around the world. Number 1, limited liability protection. One of the primary reasons for forming an LLC is the limited liability protection it provides. This means that the personal assets of the business owners or members are protected from the company's debts and liabilities. In case of a lawsuit, only the company's assets are at risk. I'm going to stop here and stress that this is number 1 for a reason. The single biggest reason to form a limited liability company is for, as the name implies, the limited liability. When you start a business, you're optimistic, as you should be as an entrepreneur, but there is always the downside scenario of a lawsuit, especially as your business grows. Having a limited liability company is critical because it separates personal from business and protects your personal assets. In the case of a lawsuit, the last thing you want to have happen is have your personal assets, whether that's your house or your personal financial assets, seized or taken by creditors or debtors. Having a limited liability company, in my opinion, gives you that peace of mind to focus on what you do best, which is running the business, while an LLC can give you that veil of protection, protecting personal from business. Number 2, tax flexibility. An LLC is a pass-through entity for tax purposes, meaning that the company's profits and losses pass through to the individual member's personal tax returns. This avoids double taxation, as there is no corporate tax at the company level, unlike a C corporation. Additionally, members can choose to be taxed as a corporation if it proves more advantageous. This tax flexibility can be quite key. Number 3, simplicity. Compared to corporations, LLCs have fewer administrative requirements and are generally easier to set up and maintain. There is no need for a board of directors or annual shareholder meetings, and record keeping is less stringent. Number 4, flexible management structure. LLCs offer flexibility in terms of management structure, allowing members to choose the most suitable arrangement for their business. Members can decide whether to be managed by one or more members or have all members involved in management. Number 5, enhanced credibility. Forming an LLC can help establish credibility with customers, suppliers, and partners, as it demonstrates that the business is a legitimate business, stable, with an entity with legal protections. Number 6, investors. An LLC structure can make it easier to attract investors, as it allows for flexible allocation of profits and losses, and the issuance of different classes of membership. This isn't nearly a benefit to LLCs particularly, as C Corps tend to generally be more attractive to venture capital funds and high dollar net worth investors. Number 7, state-specific benefits. Depending on the state in which the LLC is formed, there may be additional benefits, such as tax incentives, grants, or other resources for small businesses. Number 8, U.S. market access. Having a U.S.-based LLC can make it easier for e-commerce businesses to access the United States market, can make it easier to deal with domestic payment processors and establish relationships with US-based vendors and partners. The US consumer market is one of the most lucrative markets in the world. And as a business today, you have to think global first and digital first. Being able to access the US market by having a US company can open up massive revenue streams for your business. Number 9, privacy. Some states, like Delaware and Wyoming, offer increased privacy protection for LLC members by not requiring the public disclosure of member names and addresses. Number 10, VAT/GST/value tax. Many online sellers, including international sellers, will pay VAT throughout their operational process. For a US-based LLC, even if foreign owned, meaning one of the owners or members lives outside the US, if this LLC is spending money on items like advertising or process improvement, VAT would not be applied. Benefits of this vary on a country-to-country basis. For example, the UK has an approximate 20% VAT. Number 11. Payment processors. Ties into US market access, but yes, their turnaround for cash out using payment processors is way faster and more reliable than processors in any country in the world. You normally need a US business to use these payment processors. Number 12, favorable tax treatment for online services. All online-based e-commerce businesses will have little to no income tax burden in the United States as long as they are entirely digital. I'm going to say that one more time. As long as your business is entirely digital, that means from anywhere in the world, you will have little to no income tax burden in the United States. That means you get all of the benefits we've listed above with minimal to zero tax burden. Any foreign-owned LLC will only file a pro forma 1120, also known as an income tax statement, and Form 5472, which is known as a related party disclosure. After this, the income is simply passed on to the home country to be reported. If you have any questions about Form 1120 or Form 5472, the good news is Doola can help you file these forms and give you complete peace of mind. This way, you can focus on what you do best, which is running and growing your business, while Doola handles the rest. Doola can help you handle everything from formation in all 50 states to getting an EIN or employer identification number, setting up your US business bank account, and then keeping your new business compliant year over year with bookkeeping, state filings, and federal tax filings. Do not hesitate to reach out. Let us know if you have any questions on the benefits of forming an LLC or the process of forming a company, setting up your payment stack, and doing your taxes year over year. And with that, I will see you in the next video and can't wait to help you turn your dream idea into your dream US business with Doola.